So, guys, these are some challenges I face living with type 1 diabetes. Part 2. One is weight fluctuation. Like, see, my weight fluctuates a lot. Like, when I say a lot, I can be fat today and thin tomorrow. I can be very fat today and just my sugar level spiking up a bit or going low a bit, and I just tend to lose weight. So, at the end of the day, like, at this moment, I wear baggy clothes a lot because I can't be buying clothes every single minute. Number two, as a female living with type 1 diabetes, I struggle with my menstrual cycle. Like, nobody told me this, but I learned it and relating with other type 1 diabetics. I learned this that type 1 diabetes affects your reproductive system and affect how your reproductive system works. So number three, I struggle with going out. Funny thing, going out traveling, I struggle a lot with that because a lot of time if I'm going to travel, I have to do a lot of calculations. And living in a place like living in Nigeria, I have to do a lot of calculations. How do I store my insulin if I'm going through a long journey? How do I store my insulin while I'm on the journey? Where I'm going to, do they have a refrigerator? Do they have a way to store? Am I going to be stressed? Am I going to have everything available? Do I have access to a pharmacy there that's going to have my insulin ready at any point in time? My glucometer, a lot. So I struggle a lot with traveling and moving to places. That moving to places, sometimes it could even be like my sugar level fluctuation that day that I have plans and my sugar level is high to fluctuate. Next, I don't struggle with this anymore, but I used to struggle with working in spiritual faith as a Christian. I used to struggle because participating in things like fasting and all that to be an issue for me. I used to be stubborn. I wanted to fast and all that, but now I try to learn how to balance things. Let me put it that way. So yeah, so another thing I struggle with a lot is digestive problems like metabolism. If you live with diabetes long enough, there is a high chance you're going to deal with metabolic issues. That's the way your body digests food may be different. Diabetes is affects the endocrine system, and one part that the pancreas is a part of, or the system the pancreas is a part of, is the digestive system. So it affects it a lot. I tend to suffer from indigestion a lot, which I've been able to manage, funny enough, with exercise and before some medication, sometimes some medication when it's needed. But yeah. And I think lastly, I suffer from treating malaria a lot. If you're in Nigeria, there is a very low chance that you've never suffered from malaria or typhoid. You should have. So for some other people, when they have malaria, sometimes if you just treat it, yes, you weigh them down, treat it and everything. Me, I have to worry about my blood sugar level when I'm having things like malaria, typhoid, like any infection at all. Throat infection, everything can easily spike up my sugar level. I try to avoid having anything malaria, although doesn't mean I abuse drugs. I don't abuse drugs, but once I notice that my sugar level is spiking up like this and I'm trying to control it and it's not controlling and everything, one of the first things I do is go and test malaria, go and test for an infection, because in fact I do all those tests. Once I'm doing my every 3 month test, I do food blood count and everything with it to just make sure that my blood is clear from all those things, because I know one year apart from being infection when it's close to my menstrual period and my menstrual cycle and everything, my blood sugar level tends to fluctuate a lot. So that's one thing. I think that's all I can think of right now.